What's poppin', Silverback Nation? Great to be with you here. It is Wednesday, April 3rd. You are in the jungle. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the jungle. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss out any time our bets go live. 15 games in Major League Baseball today. Going to walk you through each and every game and give you the best strikeout prop for every single one of those. My three favorite will be in the pinned comment section as well as over on X at Silverback Bets. If you want my exact betting card for today and every day, because I bet way beyond just the three bets that I like the most and the ones I give out here, go to silverbackjungle.com, click Become a Jungle member, and get my exact betting card pinged to your phone each and every day. We have a free weekly trial. People seem to love it. Take it for a test run, see if it's for you. 1-1 yesterday because Mize was rained out. He's back today. We'll get to that in a minute. But for the season now, we're off to a great start in MLB. 15-7, up 5.7 units. Let's work. And we got some early games, 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock first pitches, so make sure you get these in. We start with Kansas City at Baltimore. Cole Ragans and Corbin Burnes. Very good pitching matchup. We're going with Corbin Burnes here over 6.5 strikeouts, 30% K rate his last 10 games, 11 in the opener. Ragans is a great strikeout pitcher too, but I much prefer Corbin Burnes against that Kansas City lineup than I do Ragans against the Orioles. Corbin Burnes of the Orioles, get it in. They start at 110, over 6.5 strikeouts. Los Angeles Angels at the Miami Marlins, and we're going here at Patrick Sandoval of the Angels under 5.5 strikeouts. Under this in 68% of his games last year, only an 18% K rate last year on the season. 5.5, a bit too high for me against a Miami team that can take it deep into the count. Sandoval, the Angels, under 5.5 strikeouts. Minnesota at Milwaukee. Joe Ross of the Brewers, another under 5.5 strikeouts. He's a great pitcher. He was a great pitcher. We know that. Hasn't pitched an inning in Major League Baseball aside from spring training in over 2 years. He has less than a K per inning in his career. 5.5 against Twins, just a little bit too high. I don't think to let him get into the fifth inning. I think they're going to ease him into it. I like Joe Ross today to stay under 5.5 strikeouts for the Brewers against the Twins. Texas at Tampa Bay. We're going here with Nathan Eovaldi of the Texas Rangers over 5.5 strikeouts. When he's on, when he's healthy, he's one of the best strikeout pitchers in baseball. We saw that 2 years ago. Over only in 45% of his games last year, but a 25% K rate at his best. Again, he's tops as you get in strikeouts. We like Eovaldi today against the Rays over 5.5 strikeouts. This line will be 6.5 probably come midseason. Atlanta at Chicago White Sox. And oh dear God, help the Chicago White Sox. Spencer Strider. Now, there's no lines available yet. And I don't know if they're trying to come up with a new number that's high enough for this. But Chicago strikes out. Chicago and the Angels, so, strike out more than anyone in baseball. And Spencer Strider is the best strikeout pitcher in baseball. No lines available as of 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. If it's 8.5, take it. If it's 9.5 for plus money, maybe. But I'm going to keep an eye on Spencer Strider, and you should too, against the White Sox. All right, Boston at Oakland. We're going Nick Pivetta. It's a high line, but he's a quietly one of the best strikeout pitchers in Major League Baseball. Over 7.5 strikeouts. He has 10-plus Ks in 4 of his last 9 games with a 34% strikeout percentage. I like him today to go over 7.5 against the A's. New York Yankees at Arizona Diamondbacks. We're back at Merrill Kelly here of the Diamondbacks over 5.5 strikeouts. Last 5 games, he has 6, 9, 9, and 8, and 4 of those in a 35% K rate. Look for him to go over 5.5 today, probably 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there against the Yankees. Merrill Kelly. Cincinnati at Philadelphia. Cincinnati does strike out a lot, but they do crack you open pretty good, but I think Zach Wheeler here is going to take him for over 7.5. Zach Wheeler has been over this in 4 of his last 5 games, 32% K rate in those last 5, since he does like to chase the ball out of the strike zone, especially my boy Elly De La Cruz. Take Zach Wheeler over 7.5 today against the Reds. Cleveland at Seattle. Very good pitching matchup. Allen